Hi, I'm Katie, facialist and founder of Relax, a skin studio in Hackney, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So you're just joining in to episode 2 of my new explainer series, where I am aiming to debunk all of the myths and confusion created by the massive marketing machine that is the beauty industry. I have worked in the beauty industry for almost a decade. I've worked on lots of different parts of the beauty industry. I've been buying, I've been selling, I've worked with lots of different brands, natural, synthetic, premium beauty, and I am now a salon owner. I work hands-on, we have an e-commerce site, so I am very familiar with the terms that the beauty industry use. I am also very familiar with the impact or the effect that products that claim to do one thing have on lots of different people's skin. I've seen thousands of clients over my time, touch thousands of different skins, and I know that the marketing jargon doesn't often match up to the effects caused, or doesn't always match up to the effects caused. So I'm just going to be trying to make everything super clear, explain everything for you guys so that you have the knowledge to make your own decisions to help your own skin. So firstly, we're going to talk about face wipes. If you're using face wipes, please stop using face wipes. They're bad for the environment, they're bad for your skin, they promote inflammation, you have to do a lot of rubbing. Even if they're sensitive, even if they're biodegradable, how quickly are they biodegrading? Because I'm sure it's not like in 24 hours they're gone. So it's really something to be mindful of. There are so many other great options that it just seems a shame to use face wipes that are doing no good for the environment and no good for your skin. So if you are really attached to your face wipes, you can't bear to let them go, I would recommend just getting a little Tupperware box, popping some cloths in there and putting some micellar water in there and just doing like 3 days at a time, and then you have your cloths so you can literally do them from bed. Again, it's not ideal, but it is better than using face wipes, and you can pop them in the washing machine afterwards. So onto micellar water. Micellar water is a water that has oil suspended in it. So oil is a fat sticks to other fats such as sebum on our skin, makeup, mascara, things that we want to remove, sweat. So it'll help take off any kind of grime that's on the skin. Micellar water is great as a first cleanse, but I would definitely recommend using another cleanser if that's all you're doing in the evening. Everybody has their own micellar water, Garnier, L'Oreal. I would not go for them myself. I have tried out their products. You know, obviously they are massive corporations. They're not that environmentally friendly either, although I have seen that they have some lovely pledges to try and improve what they're doing, which I think is great. But yeah, they definitely wouldn't be my first choice. But from a functional point of view and from a cosmetic point of view, they're actually not as effective as some other micellar waters. You've got to use quite a lot and you've got to rub quite hard, so it means that you're getting through the bottle quicker and also having to use more cotton pads or reusable cotton pads. And I just think you really want to avoid rubbing your eyes or rubbing your face too much, because it doesn't do anything good for the skin. The one that I like is actually not a natural product. I love the Bioderma. It's a French pharmacy brand. If I wasn't using natural products, I would be using French pharmacy. They invest so much in research and development. Their ingredients are normally really good quality, and yeah, it's a very effective product. They have micellar water available for sensitive skins as well, which I think is great, particularly when using around the eyes or over the lips, and you don't have to rub hard at all. It's really good. It's really effective at lifting mascara, lifting makeup. I think that if you're just using a micellar water and you have been wearing a full face of makeup and perhaps you've done some exercise, maybe you're living in a polluted city, you probably will want to do an additional cleanse. So I know that the next most popular type of cleanser are gel-based cleansers, gel cleansers and foaming cleansers. So these are quite often targeted towards oily skins, acneic skins, congested skins, but I know that they are used by all types of skins, dry, dehydrated skins. The issue with foaming cleansers for everyday use, twice daily, 3 times daily even, is that every time you use them, they're stripping back the acid mantle. So the acid mantle is a protective oily layer that lives on our skin surface. It is our first line of defense against pathogens, bacteria, us touching our face all the time. It protects us from the makeup that we're wearing, from our own sweat. And every time we use the oil cleansers or foaming cleansers, sorry, not oil cleansers, the foaming cleansers or gel cleansers, we are stripping back that acid mantle, which means that our skin has to replace it. So our skin starts to overproduce oil. So when I see oily skins trying to combat their oiliness with a gel cleanser, and if you are someone who is doing this, I'm sure that you're not going to be seeing the results that you hope to see. I'm sure that by around 3 o'clock or even before, you're still getting that kind of oily sheen that you then have to fight with blotting paper, with powder, perhaps with cleansing again, reapplying makeup, and it becomes a vicious cycle where pores are getting clogged because you're putting more and more on the skin and stripping back that oily layer, so it needs to replenish it. If you are using a gel cleanser, the poison's in the dose. I would recommend just using it a couple of times a week for a slightly deeper cleanse, but it's not great as a 2-3 times daily cleanser. If you're looking for a gentle gel cleanser, it is something that you like, I would really recommend the Ren Rosa Centifolia cleansing gel. It uses cocoa glucoside as the foaming agent. So cocoa glucoside is derived from coconuts. It's the most gentle foaming agent that exists, surfactant foaming agent, compared to sodium lauryl sulfate, and sodium lauryl sulfate that is used in lots of soaps and hand soaps. Anything that foams normally has that. That is a natural irritant to skin. So if you have very dry or dehydrated skin and you're using a gel cleanser every day, I would also recommend stopping that, as it will not be helping your skin's condition at all. It'll just be really weakening that skin barrier and removing oil from the skin. So things to be mindful of. I do like foaming cleansers, I really do. One of my favourites is the Nini Organic Detox Foam. I love it as, which also uses the, why can't I ever remember what it's called? Cocoa glucoside as a foaming agent, so super gentle, but it's quite a deep cleanse. It's quite a strong product. It is great once or twice a week. This is not an everyday cleanser, and foaming cleansers should not be everyday cleansers. I think a couple of times a week for oily, congested skin will do a lot of good, but daily, twice daily, it's not going to be great. That includes any face washes with salicylic acid in, or any kind of other acids like acid washes. I think that Super Facialist do one that I see my clients using a lot. Again, I think it's a good product, but you need to remember, if you're using a salicylic wash twice daily, using it around your eyes, using it around sensitive areas of the skin, it is an acid essentially. Like, you need to be really mindful about what you're doing there. Another great alternative to gel cleansers or foaming cleansers are gummy cleansers. The Elixir gummy cleanser is my absolute favorite. I've used this product for years. I love it. It's such a clever formulation. It leaves skin feeling clean in the same way that a gel does, but it doesn't foam. It's not stripping. It's great for acne prone skins. It has eucalyptus in, so it's mildly antibacterial, not overpowering at all. It has vitamin C in, so it's great for any post-inflammatory acne scarring or pigmentation, and it just leaves the skin feeling nourished but not oily at all because it's not an oil cleanser. I have seen that other brands have gummy cleansers as well, so like the Oskia Renaissance cleanser is a similar formulation, I think, and so is the Glossier milky cleanser. So it's like a gummy cleanser, same as this one, and then it emulsifies into a milk. It lifts makeup, it's super easy to use, you don't need a cloth or anything like that. So that is another good option for anyone who is used to using a gel cleanser. Moving on to oils and balms. Oils and balms for me kind of fall into the same category. I love an oil cleanse. It's really, really good as an everyday cleanser. You need to be using a clean cloth. If you're using a balm, you need to be using a spatula to get the balm out of the pot, not putting your fingers in there. Just, you know, hygiene, guys. They are great for dry, dehydrated skins. Absolutely, I would 100% recommend them for those type of skins. But also skins that are experiencing redness, irritation, that have had a reaction to products, any skins that are prone to eczema or psoriasis, any skins that have inflammatory acne, so your skin may be broken, you may be experiencing a lot of pain from cystic acne or from broken skin, I would definitely recommend using an oil or a balm cleanser. The reason is that they're very, very anti-inflammatory. They aren't stripping in any way, and they'll repair the skin's barrier. So we need to remember that the skin's barrier protects us from external pathogens. If the skin is broken, we should not be putting acids on it or gels or anything that's going to irritate it. In the same way that if you have a cut, you're not going to put lemon juice on it to heal it, you wouldn't do that on your skin either. So something to be really mindful of. My absolute favorite oil cleanser of all time is the Nini Organics Halo Oil Cleanser. It's such a gorgeous product. I use it every day. I have acne prone skin and it has really, really helped me. It's gorgeous. I would highly recommend it. Next, I'm going to talk about lotion and cream cleansers. And like micellar water, these are more of a first cleanse kind of thing. They're good for lifting makeup. It's not really good they're not really that good at cleansing your skin. I think that they're good when used in combination with something else, where you're either going to be using a cloth or water. So like a gummy cleanser, a oil cleanser, a balm, or a non-foaming gel cleanser, or a foaming gel cleanser if you're just using it a couple of times a week. I feel like a cream on their own doesn't do much unless you're someone that has really, really sensitive skin, you're really struggling to find something that doesn't make your skin react. Then a cream or an oil could be the one for you. I can't recommend any cream cleansers that I like because I haven't found any. So if you know of any that you want to tell me about, just leave me a message below. I have tried a few. They're fine. I mean, they're fine. If I was stuck on a desert island with nothing else to use, I would definitely use them. If I had my choice of anything, they would probably be down with face wipes for me. God, savage. I'm just gonna come back to talk about acid face washes. So these are any face washes that have any acids in. Actually, the detox foam that I spoke about earlier has got BHA acids in it, and it is strong. Just be really mindful if you are using these products, so like any salicylic washes, anything with mandelic, lactic, any AHAs, alpha hydroxy acids. Just be really, really mindful. They're not for everyday use. The packet will say for everyday use. Don't use them every day. Obviously, the brand wants you to use their products every day so that you get through them quicker and you have to repurchase quicker. But they will quite often lead to sensitization of the skin. Perhaps they'll work for you for a month or 2 months or 3 months, but over time they will make the skin sensitized, which means that it will start to react to everything, and it's super difficult to support. So just be really mindful. Just use them like you would use an exfoliator. Episode 1 was about exfoliators, so go and check that out if you want more information on that. And yeah, guys, that is cleansers explained. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If there is anything that you want explained, leave me a comment and I will record it for you. Thanks so much for watching. Next week's episode is going to be out on Friday again. Subscribe and hit the notification button to keep up to date with all of our explainer series and other videos. Thanks so much.